I think one of the key ideas I wanted to focus on for Project 3 is the idea that much of the informal discourse I mentioned in Project 2, it catered to a younger audience and had different impacts. Social media as a concept, it relates to younger generations just because of the demographic, because of the imagery and trends and such. I mean, they all have different impacts and they speak to a younger generation. I mean, it's all different than, say, a critically acclaimed essay written by, an advanced, credible philosopher. It's different. I mean, not only are the purposes different, but the means in which they convey its purpose is different. The language that they use, the different outlets and platforms, it's all different. And I feel like that's something that I just really didn't focus on at all. I feel like I completely missed it. The project, at least this one project, felt really tough for some reason, and I think it wasn't because of the nature of the project or, like, what we were asked to do. I think I just got way too complicated with it, and as I was writing on it, I mean, I've been writing every single day for the past day, and every day it just my ideas keep spiraling. I don't know. It was really tough. Because, like, the whole point I was trying to make is that formal discourse about philosophy, I mean, its main purpose is inherently to educate, right? That it doesn't solely speak to a younger generation like I examined through the informal. It's unbounded by that. But even of this distinction, which is it's irrefutable, there are differences. There are, interestingly, similarities between both sides. And I began to start realizing that it's kind of just the nature of existentialist discourse and existentialism that causes the similarities. Because, like, even if both sides have these two different purposes and two different means of expanding on their purpose, and even if they're two of the farthest things from similar in language and context and diction and anything like that, both of them cause a personal introspection. It causes people to think about why we are here, and it causes people to have positive emotional catharsis, and it causes people to actually want to be a better person. And I feel like I tried to expand on that and Albert Camus's The Myth of Sisyphus, where the whole point is that we live in such an absurd reality, but even if, just as a Sisyphus, we every single day roll a boulder up a hill only for it to roll back down, we must imagine him happy. We must have hope and we must be positive throughout these absurd and existential thoughts. Um, I think I just got too complicated, and that caused me to not turn it in, obviously. Not until now, but I feel like I needed to focus on anything, just not that.